Hello, welcome YouTube family. Thank you for tuning in today. If you're tuning in for the very first time, I say thank you so much. Welcome to Percy Johnson Mwapemukubwe's channel. I thank you for tuning in. For those who subscribe, I say thank you so much. You know what? Today I want to show you our chicken house, the progress on the chicken house and the way it's looking at the moment. It's almost done. The plastering is almost done. And yeah, so this is how it's looking in the background. The leaves are looking nice and green because it rained a couple of days ago, and yeah, it's the rainy season. That's the main house that's yet to be completed, but on the side, this is actually a temporary building that I'm building here to start off the chickens, the layers. And so eventually what's going to happen is on the other side, outside the wall fence, I'm going to build some big massive chicken houses once we initially start with this building. So that's Alex there, and he's busy doing the final touches to the plastering. And then after this afternoon, we're going to have some roofing materials coming. So that's Alex there, and if you can see Edward in the background there, my kid brother, is just there helping out as well. Yeah, so the plastering is almost complete, and it should be good to go ahead and start putting the roofing and see what happens. The chickens have been really suffering with the heat because the heat has been intense, and there's only that section you see, that was the only section that was roofed, so they were always fighting for space, and it disturbed their laying system and all that. So for the moment, we've removed all the chickens from there because we are working on this project, and they should be able to be in there in the next couple of days. But the plan is the village chickens will be put on the other section of the farm, away, separate from the layers that will be in this structure, because eventually I'll be keeping layers in there, but before putting them in there, we're going to disinfect the place and make it ready for the layers that will be housed in this chicken house. Like I say, the chicken houses will be built on the outside of the wall fence, and then they'll be secured as well. And then we can have some progress of some eggs. There'll be eggs every day, and so that's the plan. And hopefully it works out okay. So the plastering is looking good, and it's drying up. You know what? This building structure I built here for the chickens. Can you see the redness there? The red bricks. I made those bricks using clay soil from the anthills, and then kilned them, burnt them, and that's how come they became the way they are. They are very nice solid bricks for such kind of projects like chicken house and pig house. So I'm plastering them simply because, can you see there, when it rains, they like erode, so it's better to plaster them and protect them so they can last for a long time. So that's my kid brother Edward. He's helping out, you know. Yeah, that's Mr. Alex Indawa. He's the constructing man here. He's the builder, he's the bricklayer, and he's doing the work. So the roofing materials, I think they should be arriving anytime this afternoon. Like I was saying, the materials have actually arrived, and they've been offloaded, and yeah, so we got some timber there, some pine wood, and corrugated roofing sheets, and we got some you know, the nails that you use to nail the corrugated sheets onto the timber. We got all that, and that wire you see there is used to tie the timber solid onto the building itself, so that if there's a wind, it doesn't blow away. So that's very handy. Also, we bought this wire net, this is a wire mesh. This is a wire mesh, and this is used on the to protect the chickens from flying out. So this is put on the side as a screening, wire netting, so the chickens don't run away and escape from the chicken house. You can see those wheelbarrows are very handy to have on a farm, and because we'll be filling up. You see the wheelbarrows, we've got about 3 at the moment on the farm, so we are going to use those later on to backfill the floor and then compact the floor. We're going to put a lot of water inside and compact it so that the floor is nice and solid once we put concrete on it. So I want to have a proper structure. The building you see there with the red door, that's the storeroom, and above it is a cottage where I stay. It's a nice cozy place. So the trees are looking good, looking nice and lush. Those are the bent bricks, the remaining batch of the bricks. These are quite very solid, very good to use. If you only put plaster on them, they last. If you can see in the far end, I'll show you in a minute. In the far end over there, there's a greenhouse. That house, the whole of it was made out of bent bricks. These bent bricks you see. And it's been standing there for a couple of years now. My younger brother stays in there. So you see, the guys have been putting gravel here this afternoon. They've been putting gravel, so we're going to level it and then start compacting it, pour water in it, and then let it soak and compact it and level it, make it nice and level, so that we start doing the mixtures of putting the floor. There's been some eggs that we found when we were removing the chickens to do the work in there, so I don't know which ones are fresh, and I don't know whether they'll last. Those, I don't know, maybe they expired or something, because some of the chickens are not actually sitting on the eggs. For example, the turkeys, the guinea fowls that we have, they're a bit funny. They're not sitting on their eggs for some reason. I don't know, maybe because they're mixed up, or maybe because of the space is not conducive for them. Yet to find out. So learning as we go along. Perhaps maybe the guinea fowls will need their own separate house and the chickens by themselves, because apparently the guinea fowls the other day, they killed a chicken because they fight so much. Yeah, so the plaster is just drying up, as you can see. It's coming up, and I hope to paint it white, so I will paint it white. Yeah, it's looking good actually, it's looking good. So we removed all the stuff that was in there before. You can see it outside there. That's the greenhouse I'm talking about. That house there was built using the bent bricks. It's still standing solid. Very nice. And the bent bricks are quite good to use, because sometimes if your economy is not so good, your pocket is no good, you can buy a mold and make those bricks by yourself, like I did. And done them, put them in a kiln, and then you got bricks. You can build, for starters, until when you build up the capital, then you can start making concrete blocks like I'm doing right now. Perhaps some of you have seen the other videos making concrete bricks. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you're tuning in for the very first time, give it a like, share the video, and also leave a comment to encourage me, to inspire me. I really appreciate you for coming onto the channel. Don't forget to press the bell icon for more notifications. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.